even though I'm down a couple of bucks during this skills competition. We're betting for fun. Give me Panarin, Dave, plus 475. So Connor McDavid is minus 115. Brock Nelson is plus 260. Panarin is plus 475. Kadri, plus 525. I gotta tell you what, Panarin and Kadri at those odds are worth it. Just hope for the best. Let's bring in Mick Aussie, who's got $2,000 on Connor McDavid to win the accuracy challenge right now.
No. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Mick went Edmonton. What's up, Mick? How you doing? Stressing this out, aren't you, Mick? Mick doesn't even know this is on.
It's good for the kids, but I did go to the All-Star weekend in Ottawa, so the events around the game were fantastic, mainly for the kids, but the game is terrible. What a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. But hey, it's all for the kids, right?
Yeah.
You're not a hockey fan, though. It's not a waste of time, Mick. You're just not a hockey fan.
I am, not major, but I am. You know I'm a fan.
He's a fan of sports. No?
You're a fan. You like NFL, AFL, CFL. You like football.
Yeah.
You like all forms of football.
Football guy.
You like tennis. You're a tennis guy.
That's true.
Not much of a college football guy, though, Mick.
Yes and no.
Oh, yes and no.
Basketball.
Not much of a baseball guy.
No, he does not like baseball.
Cricket and golf. Cricket, golf, windsurfing. There you go. Surfing. There's some more.
You have some windsurfing picks for us?
I loved it. I used to love doing that. Great sport. Great sport.
Wow, really?
You ever bet on surfing, Dave?
Never in my life. I wouldn't even know how to. Was the guy makes it through the wave or not? Or how would you even bet it?
Yeah, I bet on surfing.
Did you really? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. In fact, there's stuff going on right now. Jack Robinson. How about this? The Billabong Pro Pipeline 2023 to win outright. Top Australian.
Really?
Jack Robinson, minus 209. Ethan Ewing, plus 400. Ryan Callahan, 11-1. Caleb Robson. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious, Dave. I've bet on surfing before.
That's fantastic. Well, I mean, just listen to those numbers. You better bet on that favorite. Whoever that -2, there's one guy that's minus and everyone else is plus, almost double digits. That guy's going to win.
Yeah. Well, here's Jack Robinson. He's 8-1 to win overall. Minus 200 to be top Australian. Can you surf, Mick? Are you a good surfer?
Yeah, I did. I can surf, but windsurfing was way much better fun. And surfing, you got to paddle all the way out there. There's sharks like that can bite your legs off. I had a mate that went out surfing. He went underwater for about 100 meters, came up. He was so scared, mate. So windsurfing's better, but we're going to be driving through Bell's Beach in a few weeks, and that's one of the famous surf beaches in Australia, not far from Melbourne.
Yeah, man. Australia, you guys got the meanest sharks in the world, too.
Yeah, they eat you. Yeah, that's
South Africa, too. They're mean, Dave, those sharks over there, man. Like, mean.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Like, the sharks in Florida are kind of like, whatever. Like, these sharks, like, other sharks are scared of these sharks, like, type thing. Remember when Michael Phelps raced the shark? Speaking of skills competition.
I don't. He raced
Michael Phelps. He raced the shark, That was like a stupid thing in the tank and whatever. Like, they timed him versus a shark, whatever. Like, it wasn't exactly. It would have been cool, like, to drop them both in the same water somehow. But how are you going to get the shark to go? You mean, Dave?
Right. Well, you just drop a piece of meat down at the other end of the pool, right? Like, just...
Yeah, but you don't know how the shark will react. Maybe, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe you go in slow to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And check it out. Like,
it's
not like a starting race. All right, Mick. So we're a week away from the Super Bowl. How confident are you? You got to, you got to hear a sheet.
Sheet.
Algorithms.
Look at this.
I like it. Mick's prepared. What do you got, Mick? What do you give us some bullet points here?
Well, I did it 2 years ago when I picked the Chiefs over the 49ers. I did it this time 9 days before the game, so I'll give my pick again right now. There's obviously a few factors that can come into play injuries is the big one, of course. I've given 3 points to the Eagles on the injury front because the Chiefs are looking a bit suspect. Chance of mental letdown, loose cannons. You never know what's going to happen in the game. But I've also added to injuries dumb people like Baron Robbins. You remember that, Gabe, when I was in Super Bowl in San Diego? Baron Robbins
yeah.
listen. And Eugene Robinson, the famous guy trying to solicit a...
So also you're saying
yeah.
I like this, Dave. So you've put Super Bowl controversy into the algorithm. Super Bowl controversy. Andy Reid's son runs over a bunch of people in Kansas City 2 days before the Super Bowl. Knew that was like done. Like after that, yeah. Eugene, there's a long list of them. Eugene Robinson got the Man of the Year award on Saturday morning, and then got busted with a hooker like 4 hours later.
Oh my!
The Saturday before the Super Bowl. Of all things, like just the timing could not be worse. Yeah, the dude on the Raiders a little different. Not good to make fun. Like he had a mental breakdown. You know what I mean? Like that was
a breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's bipolar. Like he had a medical issue and just lost it the day before the Super Bowl. Yeah. Remember, Dave? Was it Stanley Wilson? Cincinnati Bengals. First time the Bengals played the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
And that was
crazy story. They were at the team dinner. It was Saturday night, and they had a good week and everything, playing the Niners. And they looked around. They're like, "Where's our safety?" They're like, "Where is he?" And they're like, "Man, he's supposed to be here." And people are like, "He's here." People are like, "Dude, he's in the hotel. Like we just saw him. He's not like he's here." So they're like, "Where is he?" They went up to his room, and he went into his room, and he was up there freebasing.
Yep.
He was smoking crack in his room the night before the Super Bowl. There was that one.
I forgot about that.
On a more harmless one, my boy Jumbo Elliott, who I'm a big fan of, we're Twitter buddies, former Michigan Wolverine. I don't even remember this. Now it'd be a big deal. Then it was kind of funny. He got popped scalping tickets to the Super Bowl that he played in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
People know, yeah. When the Buffalo Bills played the New York Giants, when they missed the field goal and stuff.
Right.
Earlier in the week, the New York Giant offensive linemen, all of them, sold their Super Bowl tickets on the street in Tampa to an undercover cop, and they got busted.
Oh my goodness! Come on! I mean, seriously.
Now it'd be like, are you kidding me? They're like, imagine the story now, Mick and Dave. Like, it'd be like, yeah, the entire Kansas City Chief offensive line got busted in a scalper sting downtown in Glendale this week. It would be like the biggest, like. Back then, it was like, wow, like trying to make a couple extra bucks. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't you have a guy that could do it? Like, if I was the player, I'd call you.
No,
up
you're right.
and say, hey,
that's what you tell your boy, one of your
here.
guys, or your cousin, or whoever was someone around in your life.
Go
you're
sell
like,
the
listen,
tickets.
here's 6 tickets. Go sell the effing tickets.
Right. You keep whatever. Like, you make an arrangement. You don't go do it yourself. How did you both not know this?
And don't forget about the head coach, Mike Tice, that told everybody in the room, guys, if anyone has, because every player in the NFL gets 2 Super Bowl tickets. And Mike Tice lost his job, you remember?
Yes.
He told them, guys, if you guys aren't going to the Super Bowl and aren't giving the tickets away, I have a connection and a hookup that'll sell them for you. And we'll split the money. Right? Like Mike Tice was in on it with the players. Like, all right, guys. It's just natural, though. You're all got a bunch of guys. You're like, I don't know. What am I going to do with the ticket? I don't want to give it to someone. What, you going to give me $2,000? Sure. It's too good.
So go get Mick back on track here, Gabe, because I don't want him to run out of time.
Yeah. So go on, Mick.
So you adjusted for the controversy. What else?
So is the guy the Eagles guy that got indicted for kidnapping? Does that count?
He's not a starter, but
he's a backup.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've also added this last week because you guys talk this all the time: trends, analytics, and analysis, and statistics. All about your white uniforms and easier schedule for the Eagles. Quarterbacks that pass for the most yards don't win, and all that sort of stuff. But right now, I have given Patrick Mahomes 4 out of possible 7 points. Normally, he would get 7. Absolutely. But because he's injured, we don't know. Coaching advantage, I've given one to Andy Reid because he's a good coach during the week, but game day's a bit suspect. But him and his OC and DC are very good. Players with playoff experience, I got to give it to the Chiefs. So right now, it comes to, ready, wait for it. It comes to a draw, and we're going to overtime. And
Whoa!
because I've made up my mind, I'm actually supporting the Eagles. Here's my Elks jersey.
Wow.
Got yellow as well. I'm supporting the Eagles because there's two Aussies, the punter Sipos and the offensive lineman left tackle Jordan Malata is a starter, and he played rugby in Australia. So I've got to forget about the idiot Eagles fans. And as a Broncos fan, I can't go for the Chiefs. Eagles to win by 3 in overtime. There you go.
Wow.
What a breakdown. We'll have you on again next week, but what a breakdown.
That was outstanding.
There's more.
Overtime.
I got more.
I like he puts his name on it, Dave. It's a bold pick. Oh, everyone danced around. He goes, this game's going to go to. I like he goes, after all the algorithm, draw. It came to 0, draw, goes to overtime.
Amazing.
10-1. Will game go to overtime? 10-1.
Hello.
That's what it is, Dave. Plus 10. This game could go to overtime.
That's worth a 50 spot to pick up a nickel. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I don't know. That's not
There's
bad.
I got another bet, Dave, I like. It's plus 900. Will either any quarterback throw for 400 or more yards. 9-1. Dude, if it turns into a track meet, Mahomes can throw for at 9-1. Dave, $100, you get a dime back. Football this week, the Senior Bowl. And we're 2 weeks away. Yeah, we got the Senior Bowl. Hey, how about last night? West, Dave. I told you, West is best money.
No problem.
They won 12-3. All right, don't forget, guys, get in on Panarin here right now. Great breakdown, Mick. Get a couple of props going for us next week.
Yeah.
All right, get a couple of player props and some other stuff going for us. Who's coming up now? Is it Dubsy and Ranieri?
No. Harrison, Dubs.
Harrison and Dubsy. Dave will be joining them. I'll be back at midnight tonight. Thank you, Mick.
All right.
Stay
We've got
warm,
a big
Mick.
party here next week with the Elks, so looking forward to it. Have a great week.
Stay warm.